going on YouTube? Today is March 15th, 2024. Not sure when this video is going to air. Told y'all I was going to do this video about how they're lying to us. What I mean by that is media has been doing this for years, where they paint a portion of the story and they present certain information and leave other things out. It's kind of almost lying by omission, you know, telling a half-truth to get somebody to derive a thought, a narrative, and that's what's going on now, in my opinion. Now, this is not to, say fast food. It's not to promote fast food. It's not to defend any companies. It's just my perspective. Five Guys. I remember when Five Guys came to my area. It doesn't seem so long ago. First time I went in there, I was like, man, this is a quality, fast food-ish type burger. I got a lot of food for the money, and I still in this day and age believe that. And all this stuff going around lately, first it was Kellogg's trying to make a buck and promote their products. Now it's Five Guys, outrageous burger prices, blah blah blah. Well, I took some notes and did some math so you don't have to. Did y'all see that receipt that went around? It was just under $25 that some millennial or Gen Z, or I don't even know, put up and was crying about because they paid, what was it? Just over $12 for a burger. Okay. Well, let's take a look. This is what I'm talking about how the narrative is painted a certain way. So I ate there a few days before all this, started coming out. So I didn't save the receipt, but I did take a picture of what I spent out of my bank account. And since I ordered online for pickup, I did include a tip, although I do prefer to tip in cash. But that was the price that I paid. And what did I get? I got a cheeseburger, I got a little fry, and I got the tip. I didn't get a drink. So, and I think the tip was about $4, $4, maybe $5. Okay, if you look at the receipt that this person posted, and it doesn't say what state, but if you look at this on the screen right now, and you look at those prices, okay, you will see sales taxes included at $1.34. They tipped $2.19, which is good for them. Good job. You should have tipped in cash, but just saying. If you have the option, it's always better. And I believe the burger, I'm not looking at it at the moment, I believe the burger was $12, $12.49, something to that effect. Okay, here's one thing I want to get out of the way. If you look, it says bacon cheeseburger, okay? What they don't talk about is that has two patties, okay? You go to Five Guys, any burger is going to have two patties unless it's the little burger. So this is a two-patty burger. They didn't charge for the extras, the condiments, the add-ons on the burger. There was no charge for that. They got a refillable soda for under $3. That's not bad. Where I'm at, it's actually over $3 for a soda. It's $3.09 for a regular size and $3.29. Okay. Fries, the little fry where I'm at is $4.49. Well, if you look on the screen, this is a little fry that I got recently. That is a lot of food. Fill the cup, and then there's a bunch in the bag. I couldn't eat it all with my burger. I didn't take a picture of the burger, but it was the two-patty regular cheeseburger. It's a lot of food. Okay. Now, what did I pay for that little burger? I'm trying to remember. The little burger was, $9.99. If I had bacon, it's $10.99. So I paid $9.99 for my burger. Now you compare that to the double quarter pounder with cheese. In my area, that's $8.99 from McDonald's. Which one's a better quality product? Which one are you going to get more fries with? Okay, we're splitting hairs. It's a better quality product. So I don't understand why people are painting this narrative and going after Five Guys. It's a lot of food, and perhaps these people making these videos aren't realizing how much food they're getting for their money. Perhaps they're overeating, eating more than they need to. And let's talk about the state it was in. It doesn't say what state, but it does have a sales tax. What's their minimum wage? Because I'll tell you right now, over the last 4 or 5 years, it's gone up dramatically in my state. So when the wages go up, you got to pay the farmer for the fries. You got to pay the shipping costs. You got to pay the employees. You got to pay the overhead on the building. So that's something to consider. I really, really want to know what state that was in, because I'm willing to bet you, and the prices indicate this to me, that it was a state that's more expensive to live in than where I'm at. And believe you me, Oregon is not cheap anymore. So that's something that they don't talk about. Now, you look at Other places, I did some digging. I went online today, looked at some restaurants in my area, some sit-down restaurants, some high-end fast food restaurants, and guess what? Their prices for burgers were a whole lot more expensive. And I'm not going to name names. It isn't about which restaurant to eat at, which restaurant not to eat at. A lot of them, it was $16, $17 for a burger. And most of them came with a piddly side of fries. And that was only a single patty on a lot of them. I did find some double patties at some sit-down places that were about the same price. They came with a small side of fries. Okay. What's a better quality product? Five Guys or McDonald's? That's something else to consider. Quality of product. Now, like I said, the little fries where I'm at are $4.49. You see how much that is. The regular is $5.59, and that's a ton of fries. The large is $6.69, which is a meal in and of itself as far as quantity of food. And yes, fries are cheap. And that's a lot of people's argument. Oh, fries are cheap. Look at the markup. Listen, if they're giving you a burger for a good cost, they got to make up the markup somewhere. The fries and the drink. And they're not even really doing that with the drinks, in my opinion, that much. And look at the quality of food you get. And look at how much you get. So I don't understand the whole witch hunt. It doesn't make sense to me. I think people are frustrated. These businesses didn't create the inflation. The politicians did. These businesses didn't create the high cost of doing business. The voters did by the politicians that they support. And that's something really, that people need to think about. I'm not a financial advisor. This is just my take. I do have some platinum. I placed a relatively sizable order today. Unfortunately, it won't ship out till Monday, which I think is the 20th. So I don't know when that'll be in. I'm super excited to share that with you guys. And back to metal. If all these people complaining about these prices that, I've gone places, and this was 3 years ago. I did a pickup order for 3 of us at work, and it was like 2 double cheeseburgers and 1 regular cheeseburgers and 2 orders of fries or something. It was over $60 before tip. I mean, it was insane. It was insane, and that was 3 years ago. So I think Five Guys is all right. I do indulge there from time to time. I have no complaints. And if these people that are, putting these videos out there on social media that are going viral about it, maybe you should have invested your money better. Maybe you should have bought some silver, some platinum, some gold. Maybe you should have invested your money. Maybe you're complaining because you're not good with your money. And again, yes, prices are going up and it sucks. We all hate it. We're all in it together, and the older folks on a fixed income really pay the price. That being said, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, find me on Rumble, link in the description below. Show some love over there. Don't have a crystal ball, not a financial advisor. This is just my opinion. I'm not pro or anti any of these businesses. I'm just offering a different perspective, and I wish that when people put things out there, they would put out the whole truth. That way people could arrive at their own conclusions and make up their own minds with adequate and accurate information. Whatever you do, don't forget, keep a level head. Always do some digging. The truth usually lies in the middle. And, oh yeah, keep stacking.